crafty friends, itza-thoughts here, and I'm here with part 2 on how I alter my art bottles. And in part 1 we just basically cover the whole bottle with plaster, and that's plaster that comes in a roll. And just to go over it really quickly, the plaster I use is from Art Minds, and it's a plaster wrap, and it looks like this. It comes in a roll like this. So you use this with some warm water and start applying it to your surface. So we covered that in part 1. And now it's been quite a few days, and the plaster is really hard, and my surface is basically ready to play with. Consider your surface here as a canvas with layers of gesso just waiting for you to dive in. So in this tutorial we're going to cover a little bit on how to give our bottles just a little bit of texture. You know, it's a small surface and it goes all the way around, so it just depends basically on your style, your theme, and your colors and all of that. But I randomly add small, stenciling here and there with some modeling paste, just randomly here and there. And that's what we're going to do here. Again, like I said, consider your bottle as a blank canvas. So you can basically treat it as you would a canvas. You can do anything you want to it. The plaster soaks up so well to colors, and anything that you put on it, it takes it very well. And it's a hard surface, so you don't have to worry about ripping your paper or messing up the fabric of the canvas, because it doesn't apply here. So I'm just going to get any random stencil. At this point I don't really have anything planned for this bottle, except just to show you guys a couple of things here and there that you can apply to your bottle, which is basically anything. Anything in any kind of medium, and just go crazy with it, jump in and be creative. So I'm just using some modeling paste and just adding some added texture here and there. I don't mean to be perfect or anything like that. It's just gonna go where it goes, and I'm gonna work with it. So just a little bit of stenciling, nothing too fancy, at least not for this bottle. So I'm really excited about this awesome event. Thank you to Cinnamon Cooney and all the other people who helped her bring this event together. I think she was the genius to think of it, and I'm so overwhelmed with all the people that are participating. It's like so many of us out there. Sometimes you feel you might be the only one, and it's just so awesome knowing that there's thousands and probably millions of people out there who love to craft. So thank you, Cinnamon Cooney, for your brilliant idea in bringing all of us together. I'm loving all of the videos that I'm seeing out there. I've watched so many today that I came home inspired and ready to craft. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and are able to take a little bit of something with you from it. And if not, then I'm sorry. I tried. So here you can take your heat gun, so it's going to make a little bit of noise, and we'll keep going. So before it fully dries, I really want to come in and add some color. It's too white. It's just screaming out for some color. Now you can use any form and type of color method that you have. I like using my sprays. The plaster is a matte finish, so it soaks it up and leaves your colors matte. You know, but if you add like a certain spray that has glitter or shimmer to it, then that's even better. And the first thing that I sprayed it was my Distress Spray Stain, and this is in Fossilized Amber. I love this color, really love it. And now I'm just spraying it with some Lindy's color spray, and this is Gecko Green. And I love this because the color gets soaked into the plaster, but the shimmer kind of floats on the top, so it gives you a lot of wonderful shimmer and sparkle. So, this looks awesome. So I'm going to heat set that. Okay, it's not 110% dry, but it's dry enough for me to keep working with it. I'm very impatient, and as I'm heat setting it, all these ideas come to my head, and then I want to take advantage of that. So, other ways for you to add color to your bottle is with some stains. You can use stains, or you can use acrylic paints. I'm not sure on the style of this one, so I'm just kind of flowing with it. I'm not sure if I want to do a steampunk theme. Look at how gorgeous that is. Look at how awesome it takes that color. So I'm not sure. Don't be afraid to get in there and just play with it, you know? I'm going to make this look as random and possible. I don't want to put too much thought into this. make that yellow a little more brighter. Really let this yellow just go in there with your dauber. These are my distress stains. So okay, okay, look at how cool that looks. I'm not sure if the camera captures just how cool it looks, but I will take a lot of pictures and post my pictures and stuff like that, so no worries. I don't really want to see any white spots, so I'm just trying to fill in whatever white spots are left. I'm going to get a little darker color of tea. Ooh, that's bright. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cool. I love that drip. Look how cool that looks. Okay, so this is what our bottle is looking like so far, and I love it. I love it. And all by doing, just pushing the distress paint firmly and squeezing it and letting the color fall wherever it wants to. Really, really awesome effect. I like the way the yellow blends well with the turquoise and this abandoned coral color. It was awesome. So these are the three major colors that led to this, which was mermaid, lagoon, abandoned coral, and fossilized amber. We had some help from our fossilized amber spray and our Lindy Stampgant gecko green. So those are the colors, and now I like to randomly add gold to my projects. I don't know, I have this thing with gold that it just has to go on each and every one of my projects most of the time. So I'm just using the top end of my brush, dipping it in some acrylic paint, and just randomly gonna add it. See how cool that looks? It's gonna get on some places more than others. I think my favorite part about art like this is the imperfectionality of it. You know, nothing is perfect, and it's just like our lives. Nothing is always perfect. So having imperfect art makes sense to me. This type of art is my interpretation of imperfect art because it's messy, it's random, it's grungy, and I think that's a little bit of how I am. Okay, so that looks amazing so far, and just randomly adding it. On our next video, we are going to embellish this bottle a little further. It could stay like this because it looks awesome the way it is. I think just the way it is, it looks perfect. But I still think it can take a little more pizzazz, you know. And my favorite part to using these acrylic metallic gold paints from Luminaire is that when you heat set it, and the color I'm using here is Sunset Gold number 554. It looks like this. And the awesome part about it is that I like to heat set it. So when it gets really warm, it bubbles, and I love that. I love that bubble effect. So let me show you guys what I need. And it's added texture also. Focus it on certain spots and it starts to bubble. You hear it crackle? That's okay. It's supposed to do that. And hold the heat gun relatively close to the surface where It's going to make the paint bubble. You'll be able to see it better in the pictures I put together for you guys, so you'll know what I'm talking about. I love that crackle sound.